Radio drama queens. Me here so no need help. I wanna consider if you come ask me for help. But you kinda scared and nervous and timid. Knowing say you did kinda betray me. Not really kinda, you betray me. You betray me in order to make yourself look like you was the engineer and the creator and the producer of my sound. I want to create a whole heap of album. I want to use my song them. I want to use my song them to create a whole heap of album in order to try to reproduce me. And so far, the whole of the album them I want to create them come out sounding just the same conventional way. Me here so I need some help because I don't want to get past the conventional way of making music, delivering into the vortex, have full control over the vortex from which one you exit to enter through to where you pick up from. I get to understand that you all are struggling really hard how to transition from the regular conduction, moving side to side apart from just being static, just on that one side. Either you're on the right side or you're on the left side. You have no control over switching lanes. I understand that you're struggling, all of y'all are struggling in that field. And you build a whole heap of album, and you every time you present an album, it turns out to be more of the same. And there's a cliche says, if you keep doing the same thing the same way, expecting a different result, then you're an imbecile. But this is it. How can I help you now? How can I help people like you now? Even if I can and I would want to, how can I feel it in me to help people like you now? Knowing that you people try to, had you radio people had found someone to duplicate me, you would have gone with my style, my flow, my delivery, my everything, and nobody would know otherwise. It would seem like I am the copy. Only because you can't find nobody out there, I don't look like I'm copying. Because so far the sound remain as it is, original. The delivery is the same as it is original. The melody is original. Everything about me is original. There ain't nothing copy out there. You can't find nothing out there. You can't dig up no music record, vinyl barrel or anything and find anything like what I did, what I done. My above all albums speak for itself. But I understand that you all need help. You all need some coaching because you're gone to the Manley School of Art, Drama, Culture. You're gone to the University of the West Indies drama area. And you've gone everywhere to find out how to get your students to be this focus in delivering, to get it right. Because there's a sequence to music that you all need to know, and you all have to be connected to find it. It's not like something can be imparted, or transfer, or deliver, are taught. Some things are just in you. They're innately in you. Like geniuses. Geniuses got some traits that you don't find in 10 people. But even though I know what I have experienced, I have discovered that there is something missing in the music. Because even the teachers of music the memory gem, the vowels for the music, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Even when they sing that vowel, they still sing it wrong. According to my research, it's wrong. The way they deliver it, it's wrong. Because they say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And they repeat do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. That's grammatical. But in music, grammar is twisted. And in order to get the grammar twisted through the vortex of music, you have to have that urge and that burning feeling and that desire to feel, hear, and see what is going on, so you would know how to maneuver the highs and the lows and the hoopsies and the rows. You would have to be in tune. Let me explain something to you. It took me, I discovered it from a very tender age. I discovered it that there is something missing within delivering music. How people deliver on a rhythm. Why do they call them a jockey for the rhythm? The rhythm represents a horse, and the person on it represents the rider. So when you're on it, you have to be in motion, because this is it. A horse, the skill that some people discover in riding horses is that when riding a horse, if you want it to pick up speed, you apply your weight forward, and if you want the horse to break up, you apply your weight backwards. And any direction you want the horse to go into, you tilt your body to the right or to the left. This is how you control a horse when riding the wild creature, that wild animal horse. Music is like that. I discovered that there is something missing when I listen to the artists and the rhythm and then do my comparison. I realized that something was missing. There is a side profile that is missing. And I noticed most of the artists, they got this kind of missing link working with. They're doing what they're doing, it's sounding good, it's considered to be music because nobody knows better. And if nobody knows better, everybody's gonna come and do the same thing and say, oh yeah, this is it. But really and truly, inside of the consciousness, you know that something is missing. And that's the side of music that you need to capture. That's what I discovered. I discovered it from a very tender age. And I started searching and I started listening and I started looking. And I was never taught how to read the music sheet. But I can sing any words. I can sing any song that you're giving me by just written words and the rhythm. I can make the song. I can make the song because the words is important. The words of the songs are very important. And the writing of the song is very important. Or you coin your words, the kind of words that you use, it's all in the mix. It's not just writing some words. The kind of words and how you coin your words into the rhythm makes the difference. And this is where you are being falling short. All of you artists out there, you're falling short. Every one of you out there, R&B artists, calypso, reggae, dancehall, every one of you just doing the same thing. It's either you slow it down or you speed it up. But the way I discovered, and I worked on it for years, I discovered it from a very tender age, and I worked on it for a very, very long time. I worked on it, and you heard they always say, in the pursuit of your happiness, don't give up when you feel really frustrated, because that's the time things is gonna go breakthrough. I stand up in my vice room one night after tried over and over again to be consistent and fluid and fluent and have control over the vortex, because you're going through a hose. You're actually going through a hose, or literally going through a hose, and you have to have that grip to carry yourself through, and you will find yourself rammed into corners of a hose that got no barrier in it. But if you are not able to astral project yourself into the next turn, you are going to crash. You're bound to crash. And this is how delicate music is. You have to have it, you have to feel it, you have to want to do it, you have to know it. Something have to be there feeding you through your neurons. This is what you should do, and you're supposed to get it done that way. I work very hard to come now and help you to find this out. But you were so confident in yourselves. All of y'all out there are so confident in yourself, in the music business, telling people, teaching people, coaxing people, giving people diploma, all of these things, when y'all know that y'all ain't got it right. You ain't got it right. That's what you're doing out there. It's not music. It is not music. It is not music. The way how you start your music tells me that you, alright, for the longest while, y'all been terming off key. You're using off key in the wrong terminology. All y'all been using the word, the saying off key, the cliche off key. You're using it in the wrong context, because what y'all are doing out there is off key. Every one of y'all out there is off key, from the R&B to every one of you, from Michael Jackson to Lionel Richie to Kenny Rogers to every single one of you, Dionne Warwick to Judy Moore to Bob Marley to Dennis Brown, each and every one of you, the slowest jam to the most rampant raving beat. Y'all are doing it wrong. The beat is fine, but y'all are doing it wrong. This is the big mistake that I find that you all been doing now. Just because you found out that you've gone all the way through the process and completed several different albums trying to recreate me, and you find that you can't recreate me, this is what you do. You started recreating the rhythm, because I discovered that the rhythm, there's a change in the rhythm. And I was trying to figure out what is causing the change in the rhythm today that the artists DJ and sing to. Because the rhythm that they're making today, you can't see, it's utterly impossible to even bother try to sing to a rhythm like that, even though I can, but I wouldn't sing to it. Because this is what I've discovered. In order to manifest the replica, because they can't create a replica, so they're trying to manifest a replica. They try to use my frequency to create the beat, and then use my frequency to work the beat. When in fact, each beat, this is something y'all don't know about beat. Each beat that you make, whether you speed it up or you cut it down, it works with a metronome, and it's a timing. And it's the same fast beat can cut to the slow, and it's the same slow can cut to the fast. Only if you don't regulate the frequency, you will find that one will go so fast it's sounding squeaky, but it's the same tempo if you regulate the voice moving through it. And you all out there are trying some kind of experiment, because you cannot find an artist to use their voice and use their delivery and their natural ability to make a breakthrough on me. You're trying to make a breakthrough on the rhythm, but let me tell you something, you're only gonna get to the same place that you were before, making 20 albums that sound just the same, and none of them resonate with my sound and my album and my creativity. So you have to be reconstructing and trashing and everything. This is it. Where you are at right now, you're on your own. I got nothing to do with it. This is just what I would like for you all to know, regardless of my explanation toward this and that, to get you all to understand a couple of things, or to remind you all. Want help? You're still struggling. This is what I'm saying to you. If you're still struggling to get chained to my beat, don't worry about it if you all can't, because some things are stuff of legend. Do I make myself clear? You're just gonna keep wasting your time, wasting your money, and you're just gonna keep wasting away. And that's just you. That's just you. Where you at, you're just gonna be where you at, trying to find a way to pull me down. You'll never be above me to help take me to higher grounds or to higher places than where I'm at. And this is my take to you radio drama queens out there. Don't expect any help from me. Don't expect any support from me. Just keep struggling the way I struggle to build my railroad. You struggle to build yours, because I'm on my way to higher heights with this music business, because where I'm at right now, none of y'all can get there. And that's what y'all been doing for the longest while, to get to my place, to take me off my pedestal, my steeple. That's not possible. And I will not give my power away so that you all out there can rule me. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how to impart this knowledge. So some of you who are quick learners can take it on and improvise. But I will not even give any one of you an idea or an inclination how to penetrate this mode of delivery. There is no way I will impart this knowledge so you all can even come close, because you will only go through where I have gone, and it would be the same thing that I have done. So you can't even get through what I've done, and you won't even get the inclination to recreate a replica. Not even as much as that idea you won't get from me to recreate a replica. You're just gonna be out there on your own, wondering how Showahs did that, why no other artist can't do it, why he's the only one with that capability, why everyone else is so conventional, why I stood outside of the box, why everyone stick inside of the box. You're just gonna be out there with this contemplation to yourself, because I am not putting any of my effort and my knowledge that I have discovered out in mainstream media, for mainstream media to look like they are important. Not from me, it will not happen. Sorry, mainstream media, you all are on your own with this vortex thing. All right? Because I heard y'all talking of you need somebody to get your artists them up to scratch, because all they're doing is chatting and rhythm, and they're not breaking, and they don't know how to bridge, and they don't know how to do nothing in music. They just know how to chat, blabber. From the rhythm start, they're just blabbering until the rhythm is done. They can't do nothing else. They can't free on the rhythm. They cannot break and pick up. They don't know how. They just have to blabber throughout the rhythm. This is how your artists work. Blabber right through the rhythm. And you want to break away from that. Not my knowledge. Not my knowledge that I discovered. This will stay with me forever. And forever alone I will be known for this discovery. Okay? That's all I got to say for now. Radio drama queens, you're on your own. Your public blunder that you created, you're on your own. That's just it. On your own.